Hello everyone, we have this question number 73, and question is set matrix zeros. It is marked as medium level problem, and question says given an m cross an integer matrix, if an element is 0, set its entire row and column to zeros, and you must do it in place. Means we cannot use any extra space. Okay, so question wants that if we look at the example number 1, we have matrix as 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 and 1 1 1. So the only 0 that we have is here, and we have to make this row as 0 and this column as 0, and the final array, final 2D array, or that is matrix that we get, is 1 0 1 0 0 0 and 1 0 1. Okay, so next we have this example. If we look at this, we have 0 here and here, and we have to make this row as 0, this will set as 0, and this column, because of this 0, as 0, and because of this 0, we have to make these column as 0, and our final array will be this. Okay, if we look at the constraints, we have m and n are the number of row and number of column, and m or m and n can be greater than or equals to 1 and smaller than equals to 200. Okay, and the values in this matrix, we can have value up to this. Okay, so if we thought of doing it in single pass, then what we can do is we will go through every element of the array, of this 2D array, and whenever we encounter a 0, we will make its entire row, we will make its associated row and column as 0. Okay, but there is some problem. Whenever we are doing this, then we will be getting our array as modified. Okay, means suppose I will doing be I will be I have this 1 2 0 3 4 5 2, and I have 1 3 1 and 5. Suppose I want to do it, I have encountered 0, and I am making this row as 0, and I made this column as 0. Now I will go to another element of this row, and again I'm getting 0, means I have to make this column also 0, and this will create some discrepancy. And to avoid this discrepancy, we can do one thing. What we can do is first we will store the indexes zeros. Okay, then we will traverse through array, and then we will make associated row and column as 0. Okay, so let's look at how we are going to do this. So let's see how we are going to write code for this particular question. First of all, we will make two separate sets. Okay, first for the row and second for the column. And one for column. Okay, then we are storing as per this given. We will store m as matrix length, and then n for column. and we will make two separate function. These function will do is they, whenever we want to make a particular row and column as 0, then we will use these two function. First for the row, and it will take matrix as input and the row index as input and the value of n. Okay, and then a separate function for making column as 0. It will also take matrix as input and column index and the number of column. Okay, so what this function will do, we will use a for loop, um, and this loop will go n up to n minus 1, sorry, and then we will set the value as 0. Value for what? Row index and our jth index. And then for this column, set column, let's take I, and we will set the matrix value as 0, and this matrix and the value that we are going to set as 0 will be the row number as we are taking I, and column for call index. Now we come to our main function. Then we have to one pass for okay, so one for loop. This for loop will go up to m, and another for loop, this loop will go up to n. Okay, then if our value of this index I comma j is 0, then we have to add the row number into the row set and column number into the column set. Okay, now we have stored the index value. Then our next step is to make the row 0. Okay, then we will go through this row set. And when we are going through this row set, then we will encounter all the number of rows, all the row values where we get 0 as index, 0 as element. Okay, then we have this set row function, or this we will give matrix, our row and the value of n, and then we have to also make the column as 0. For this we will go through the column set, comma c comma m. Now let's check our answer. Oops, sorry, we have taken here n instead of m. Now okay, so it is passing all the test cases. Also the runtime is 0. So guys, I would request that after reviewing the question, first try it by doing it yourself. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Bye bye, take care.